for goal.
So depending on which version you're talking about, whether you're talking about the PlayStation 3 360 and PC version or the Xbox One and the PS4 version, they're somewhat different. Obviously on the 360, PlayStation 3 and PC version, we spent a lot of time earlier this year talking about the improvements in gameplay, our new Protect the Ball feature, you know, that contain system on the left trigger now to be able to hold the ball up. The all-new ball physics and shooting system that we've put in, allowing for these very satisfying goals. Lots of work around the kind of AI decision-making and positioning to give you better off-the-ball runs as well as defensive assistance. Also the kind of variable dribble touches, so when you're dribbling with the ball, you're kind of knocking the ball ahead by different amounts depending on the skill of the player, and a ton of other stuff in gameplay. Also the work we've done in career mode around the global transfer network, some work on online, etc. You get the idea. Now all of that stuff's also in the Xbox One and the PS4 version as well, but on the new consoles, obviously tons of new stuff brought about by the power of the consoles and also the EA Sports Ignite engine. Loads of new animations. I think we've got roughly 10 times the depth and detail on animation on the new consoles, which gives it this amazing visual fluidity and believability, but also new moves for you to perform, so different and better passing and shooting animations, heading, etc. We've also done a ton of work on the AI, what we call human intelligence, making the players more believable and behave in a kind of more appropriate way whilst playing football. But a couple of big advantages there, multiple player headers, so you can have multiple players heading for the ball, and also this system we call Pro Instincts, which is the ability for players to anticipate a collision and react, or kind of start to react before the collision occurs, to try and, you know, swim around other players or jump over tackles, that kind of stuff. And then the big stuff for Gamescom, we announced Living World, that kind of amazing broadcast package we put in the game for presentation, lots of sideline characters, interaction with the players as well, full 3D crowd, over 100 new cameras, and some other stuff as well. The game just looks amazing and awesome. The cool news around co-op seasons, which is on 360, PlayStation 3 and Xbox One and PS4. This ability to team up with one of your friends online, play together in seasons and try and compete to get into Division 1. The news around the Xbox One and Xbox 360 exclusive, which is FIFA Legends, the ability to take over 40 historical players from the past, hopefully get one, put it in your lineup. That's probably it, I guess. There's probably some other stuff I've forgotten. How we got the Legends in. Two things happened. One, when we decided that we wanted to do it, a conversation started at work around who they would be. This went on a lot. Everyone has their favourite footballers. We obviously have a massive diversity of nationalities on our team. We've spoken about it at length over the years. So the Argentinian guys in the office, they have their favourites, the Colombians have their favourites, the British have their favourites, the French have their favourites, etc., etc. So everyone starts arguing about who should be in there. And then eventually what we decided to do was cut it down to a manageable amount that would match the kind of length of the season that the game is played for. That we would try to cover off obviously all of the positions on the pitch to make sure there were legends for everywhere, and then also to try and cover off as many nationalities as we could, so there would be someone for everyone, and basically try to ensure that they were in a time period of the recent past, so that the vast majority of people that play FIFA, they would be, you know, common and well known. So that's kind of how we did it.
In the current FIFA 13, one of the things I have most difficulty with, which caused me to destroy my controller last week, it's the defending. It's still the defending. It's the moment you want to tackle, and then you see the guys making a move, but you are already making the tackle, and you can't return anymore.
Okay. So you made a mistake.
No, it's not a mistake. I couldn't adjust my.
Okay,
my
so you tackled and missed. I think so the contain system was introduced. Was it 2 years ago? I can't quite remember. and I still believe it was the right thing to do. I think it stopped a lot of the launching the homing missile, I think was the way I described it at the time, where you would launch the defender and you just relentlessly track the ball down. We still much prefer that. It's a much more authentic footballing experience. Only fools rush in. Don't overcommit on your defending.
The game we love, the game we live for. Every challenge, every cheer, every minute, every second. The best game. Our game.